Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Golden Gate Center for Spiritual Living. My name's Leslie Giannetti. I'm a licensed spiritual practitioner in this community, and I'll be the MC today. And our beloved senior minister, Reverend Mary Marie Shelton, is recovering from foot surgery this weekend. And we have a special guest who I'm going to introduce briefly, but we all are welcoming home our beloved Karen Drucker. So even though you've all greeted each other and have hugged and welcomed each other, this is our morning opening where we really encourage fellowship. So I'm going to ask you all to get up and go to someone you haven't met yet and introduce yourself. So I'd like to give a very quick introduction to our beloved Karen Drucker. She's coming home to be with us today. Karen did have to change her schedule to help Reverend Mary out. What I want you to know is during the quarantine, when we were on Zoom, Karen did the music every single week, and she kept us together. And she also was the director for the little play that we put on. Do you remember that? Yes. So please welcome home our beloved Karen Drucker.
Thank you. So nice to be here with all of you today and welcome all of the live streamers. I want to introduce my friend Jennifer Mann, who's going to be doing signing with me today on this. So, wait a second. We love Jennifer, don't we? So it's all about what we choose every day. So I'm going to teach this little chant to you. If you want, you can do the movements with her too. It's really fun. What is choose again? This or that? This or that? Love it. What do I want my day to be? I choose. What do I want to feel today? I choose. And what do I want to say today? I choose. It's up to me to choose. I choose. I choose. You can turn it up a little bit more if you want. So this is where you get to rock out in your seats, or if you want to stand up, you can, and do a little chain fund aerobics and stretch and flex, Okay, it goes like this. Let me teach it to you. Oh, today I choose to be grateful, so grateful today. I choose to be grateful, grateful. You got to do that again. Today I choose to be grateful, so grateful today. I choose to be grateful, grateful. How about happy today? I choose to be happy, so happy today. choose to be happy, happy. How about peaceful today? I choose to be peaceful, so peaceful today. I choose to be peaceful, peaceful. And here's the deal. Whatever I choose is how my day's gonna be. I claim what I want, 'cause it's all up to me. So today, I choose loving, to be loving, so loving today. I choose to be loving, loving. How about joyful today? I choose to be joyful, so joyful today. I choose to be joyful, joyful. Now I want you to pick your own word now. I choose to be, what's your word? Pick a word. Today. I choose, what's your word? To be. Now pick another word. 2 days. What your day is going to be. I choose to be what? To be present, healthy, happy. Today I choose to be. You got it. Because whatever I choose is how my day is going to be. I claim what I want, 'cause it's all up to me. You know it's all up to me. Today I choose thankful, to be thankful, so thankful today. I choose to be thankful, thankful. Let's go back to grateful. Today I choose to be grateful, so grateful today. I choose to be grateful, grateful. That line again. To be grateful, grateful. Big one now. To be grateful, grateful. Big finish. To be grateful, grateful. There you go. Thank you.
Now is the time for us to turn within and be grounded in prayer. And that's our specialty here at the Centers for Spiritual Living. I'd like to welcome Reverend Judith Flainer.
So just take this in first. Let my breath be a home for my heart to settle. Let my breath be a home for my heart to settle. Let me be still. Let me be calm. Let me feel and be. Let my breath be a home for my heart to settle.
Settling into the breath, feeling the joy of life. I center in the knowing that there is that one presence, that one power, that one love, that one divine energy that creates all and is in all. That divine love of creation. I call this love God. I call this love joy. I call this love peace. I call this love creativity. And when centered in this space, I can claim those things that are most precious to my heart in each moment. And so settling there now, I just claim for this time together to be a time of renewal, a time of refreshment, a time of remembering who we are and the power that we have in our own lives in each and every moment that allows us to make the next choice, to be inspired, to recenter into health, to heal relationships, to let go of financial insecurity, and allowing that which we can do for ourselves to ripple out into the world in an expression of love and joy and peace and harmony for all sentient beings. Knowing that the space that we hold in our heart is a space that expands into the world as an energy of delight, renewal, and peace. And so knowing that this is what we are creating in this time together today, I know that the words and the music of Karen Drucker will fill the soul. The communication and the hugs with friends will delight the mind. And all that we do together today brings us closer and closer to the remembrance of the oneness that we are. And so in this, I just give great thanks for the joy and the beingness of being together. And I let it be, and so it is.
So I'm going to invite Jennifer up again. Brand new song. Wrote this with Michael Gott. And we wrote this like 10 years ago. And all of a sudden I went, oh my God, this is what is happening right now in the world right now. Is this message that love prevails and conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. And when I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember that love prevails. When I'm lost and gone astray, something in me knows I will find my way. 'Cause there is a light to shine me home. Then I know I'm not alone. 'Cause I know that love prevails and conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails. We're on a journey, we travel far, always searching for that guiding star. Why try so hard? Why search so high when all we need is right here inside? Oh, I know that love prevails and conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. 'Cause when I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love, love prevails. And it's the secret of the ages. Love is, it's the gift of seers and sages. Love is, it's that miracle that's gonna set us free. Love is you and me. Love prevails, conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails. Oh, I remember that love, sweet love. Love is what we need right now. Said love, love. Can you sing love with me? Just say love, love, love. That's what we need. Just love, 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 love prevails. Yay, Jennifer. Beautiful. Jennifer Mann on that one. Look around the room right now and just go, love, love, love. Just turn around, love, 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 love. Just give everyone a little love, a little bit of love. So it's so nice to be back here. And Reverend Mary, I hope you feel better real soon. Thank you for having me here today. It's so, I was just saying to someone, I travel around the country so much, and I don't know anybody at a lot of these churches that I go to. And so to come home, it just feels like I'm coming home. Everyone's just going, oh, it's so lovely to be with all of you. Thank you, thank you. So the line in that song said, when I lose myself and everything else fails. I don't know about you, but kind of feels like everything right now is kind of wacky. Do you agree? Just kind of wacky. And it's so funny. I was on this call with a bunch of people, and this woman we were talking all about the craziness in the world. And she just kept going, but you know what we have to remember? Love prevails. Love prevails. Love is going to, make us get through all this stuff. And I was going, that sounds really familiar. And I'm so organized. I looked at my books, and here was this song that I wrote for a conference with Michael Gott called Love Prevails. And I brought it out, and I went, oh, this is scary that this is like 10 years ago. And actually, one of my very first albums, which I'm giving you all for free in the back, Hold On to Love. I wrote a song called Hold On to Love, Hold On to the Truth, Look for the Good and then Praise It. I'm going to dance in the light, step away from the dark, and keep holding on to love. And I thought, what? That was written in like 1999, and it's still true today. But that's what I want to talk about today is love. Love and how we can make it through these wacky times. The poet Nayyirah Waheed said, I love myself, the quietest, simplest, most powerful revolution ever. I don't know about you, but it feels to me like we need a love revolution right now. Yes? So I found this wonderful little thing I want to read to you. I'm reading this now in every talk because I just love it because it seems so appropriate. There was a woman who was a kindergarten teacher, and she sent out this text to all the parents in her class for her little kids. And she said, if your family is experiencing difficulty at home, I would like to provide additional support at school. I understand that you're not always able to share all the details of what's going on, and that's okay. But if your child is coming to school after a difficult night, morning, or weekend, I want you to just text me that morning and say, handle with care. Nothing else will be said or asked. It'll just let me know that your child needs just a little bit more love and attention. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like we could all be walking around with little signs that just say, handle with care, please. I'm a little vulnerable thing in this world. So Ernest Holmes also said, love is within us. It cannot be destroyed. Denying love is our only problem. Do you love that? Denying love is our only problem. And embracing it is the only answer. Through the power of love, we can let go and begin again. Love heals, forgives, and makes us whole. I love that, though. Denying love is our only problem. How often do we have like a little tennis racket? You know, when someone gives us some compliment, we go, oh, no, not that. Oh, no, not me. Oh, no, I look terrible today. Oh, no, I gained weight. What do you mean? You know, and that's what I want to talk about today is how can we love ourselves enough so that we can be these lights in the world, that we can shine our light, that we can be so loving and compassionate to people that disagree with us, that are on completely opposite sides of what we believe, but that we can still see them and love them because we love ourselves. We're compassionate with ourselves. We have empathy for ourselves. So my question to you this morning is, how did you start your day? So as that first song I sang, Today I Choose, what did you choose today? When you woke up this morning, did you go, oh, it's raining, what fun? And did you open your little eyes and you sashayed into the bathroom and you looked at yourself in the mirror and went, oh my God, did you get more beautiful overnight? What's the deal with you? Did you look at your body and go, perfection? Did you see yourself in your little eyes? Did you go, wow, you are a wonderful, giving, loving person? Did you do that? Or did you go, oh my God, what is this? And everything's dropping. And I wonder if you heard music in your head when you first woke up. Did you hear wonderful songs like, how could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? Or Karen Drucker singing to you, you are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. Or did you hear the Beatles saying, I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's today, yeah? Or my favorite, Linda Ronstadt singing to me, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. And then she says it again, I'm gonna say it again, you're no good. And so guess what you're hearing all day long in your head? That's why with the 23 albums that I've put out in my life, every single album starts with the very first song being, if you had like an alarm clock radio, or if you had like a CD player that you heard in the morning, it would start off with, thank you for this day, Spirit, or I start my day with love, or I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. It will start off with a song that you're gonna choose to listen to those words and do something different and love yourself. So every morning it is that choice. And I think looking in the mirror is one of the most powerful things we can do, especially to start our day or to end our day. So I have a friend, this wonderful woman who's come to all my women's retreats. She lives in New York. Her name is Noreen. And Noreen has this practice that she told me all about that has changed her life, that every single morning for 15 years, no, actually she does it at night. Her ritual is at night. And the reason why she does this little love ritual at night is because she has to look for good things that she's done all day long. Because she knows at the end of the day, she's going to be looking in that mirror and what is she going to say to herself? So every single night, she starts off, Noreen, I love you and I acknowledge you because, today when someone cut in front of you in the line at the grocery store, you didn't give them the bird. No, you let him do it. It was okay. And Noreen, I love you because, you were kind to this person that really made you crazy. Anything like that. So she looks for these things all day long. She said she was even in the hospital once and she said to the nurse, I need a mirror right away. The nurse was like, why? Because she had this in her bed. She did her little ritual. But she said that this has changed her so much by looking in the mirror every single day and saying, I love you. I appreciate you. And I think we suffer suffer greatly from not acknowledging ourselves enough for anything that we do. You know, we just go, oh, yeah, I did that thing. But to really just say, wow, look at how kind of a person you are. Look at how you took the time with that person who was kind of irritating you, and you stayed with it. Whatever it is, that you give yourself that time. So I heard a story years ago about this woman who just epitomized exactly what I'm talking about here, talking about a real choice. So this was a woman, she was a nurse in Kansas City. And she had polio as a child. She had all these body issues, and she was overweight, and her body never worked the way she wanted it to. And she felt ashamed of it. She hated it. But, so she had this job as a nurse, and she wound up getting diagnosed with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. And because she was a nurse, she knew what this was going to look like and how she was going to decline. And she made this vow to herself. Now, I'm going to tell you about this, put that on pause for 1 second. There's this exercise from Carolyn Mace called the 6-second moment. And you make a choice of something. Again, today I choose. You make a choice of something. And that 6-second moment of going, this is what it is, becomes a belief system. Now, a lot of times we do this in our childhood. Something will happen and we'll go, oh, this is the way life works. This is the way I have to, handle myself in life because of this choice I'm making that I'm not worthy, or I'm not good enough, or I've got to try harder. And so in this moment, she made a choice of realizing that years and years ago, she had made the choice of that she's not worthy. Her body is terrible. She's got to try harder. She's just not a beautiful person. Well, when she got diagnosed with this disease, she said, and this is her quote, "Since I'm dying anyway, why not use the short time I have left to finally learn to love myself unconditionally?" And that was her choice right now to do that. So what she did was she came up with this exercise. She would stand in front of the mirror every day, naked, and just try and find something that she liked about her body. And that was her goal. She did it twice a day. She would just stand there in front of the mirror and just try and see something. And at the beginning, she couldn't see anything. She was just like, oh, God, these thighs and this and everything. She just couldn't see anything. But she kept doing this. And now she's declining more and more and more. Now she's in a wheelchair, but she's still rolling herself in front of the mirror and looking at herself every day and trying to find something. But then one day, that's what transformation can be. One day like that, she looked at herself and went, oh, but I'm this really wonderful person. People always come up to me and say, you've made a difference in my life by how you treated me. And you're funny. And from that, from seeing her value and her worthiness, she started to look at her body and say, what a miracle that I can move my hands. And everyone's always said I had really nice hair. And little by little, choice by choice, she started to transform that belief into loving herself. And when she did, slowly, she wound up being one of a handful of people who have healed themselves from this disease. Isn't that amazing? Her name is Evie McDonald, and you can look her up. And she wound up quitting being a nurse and became a minister with the message of love and gratitude, and how loving yourself and seeing your worthiness and seeing who you are, more than just this, what's in here? What's in here? To really see what you bring. What is it that you bring to the world? Who you are matters. So, and interestingly enough, I was at a conference once, and they said, oh, can you go and do music for this person who's going to do a little talk over in this other building? And I run over there, and who is it but Evie McDonald? So we've been friends ever since. She's a fabulous, fabulous, inspiring woman, and she's writing her memoir about all of this. Because, I mean, when you think about it, how can we look at our cellulite on our thighs and go, oh my God, this is just so terrible. I'm not worthy. I've got to lose weight. It's like, who are you? What is it that you bring? In every one of my women's retreats, I always start off every retreat with, you know who Kuan Yin is, the goddess of compassion. So Kuan Yin has her right hand up and her left hand down. And her right hand, what is it that you give? What is it that you bring? And I have everyone in my retreats say, what is it that I bring? And people have said to me, I've never thought about that. What I bring is my presence or my joy, or I'm a great listener. Take the time to acknowledge what is it when you are in the room that you make a difference. If you weren't there, that presence would not be there. And then the hand down, what is it that I'm willing to receive? What am I willing? So as I was talking about that tennis racket before, it's a willingness to receive that love. So I also want to just make a note of something, that, loving yourself is a practice. I look at it like lifting weights. It's a little bit like, if you pick up 50 pounds at the beginning, you're kind of shaking. But if you do it every day, like you look in the mirror every day or every night, and you keep saying, I love you, it's going to get easier. And I also want to acknowledge how sometimes there could be little parts of you that just don't want to really do that. And so I had a situation recently that I'll tell you about that was kind of interesting for me, that I did a women's retreat at Unity Village, and Jennifer was with me, and we had this great time, and the woman who put it on with me was fabulous. And I thought, when I got home, I'm going to send her some flowers. I'm just going to do something nice and send her flowers. So I'm so excited about this idea. I type in all the stuff, and then I'm going to get 24 roses for her. Why not splurge? And I do the whole thing, and I hit send. And just as I hit send, I realized I never put her address in. I put mine. Now, in that nanosecond, I'm beating myself up going, oh my God, you idiot, what did you do? And all of a sudden I get all hot. I'm going, oh my God, I've just sent myself flowers. And I thought, no, calm down, Drecker, calm down. I'll call the company, do a new order to her with her address in it, and, you'll just cancel yours. No problem. And in the meantime, I'm just beating myself up. Well, I call the company, and they go, oh, I'm sorry, I can't get in touch with them for like 2 days, and they go, I'm sorry, it's too late. We can't cancel the order to you. So I'm beating myself up. And know what's even worse about this? My main song that I sing all the time is, I will be gentle with myself. And I'm beating myself up going, oh my God, you're the person who wrote, I will be gentle with yourself. And you're like beating yourself up, so shame. And finally, I realized once again, it's a choice. So when those flowers came, I'll tell you, I thought every time you walk by those flowers, you could just keep thinking you're an idiot and you're stupid and you're, whatever. Or I could just celebrate them. And I walked by those flowers every time, and I went, yes, you did a good job at this conference, and yes, you're a worthy person. And I just did this whole little thing every time I walked by the flowers. So I invite you to do something similar. What can you do for yourself? Even if it's awkward, even if it feels funny, send yourself chocolates, whatever it is. But I also want to just acknowledge another thing here too, that when we talk about the idea of really fully embracing that love, it's doing it consciously every day. And many of you know Janet Ryan, who was here for many years. And quite a few of us in this room were asked to be with her when she made her transition. She asked us to be her little angels and be with her through the process. And I remember it was such an incredible teaching for me, because we all had little different things that we offered, that we brought. Well, I tried to bring cooking and it didn't work, so I brought music. And so I would sing to her. I brought my piano and I would just sing to her every day. But I remember at the very end, she was just glowing. And I remember hospice called her, and I was in the room, and they said, how are you doing, Janet? And she said, oh my God, I'm having the most wonderful death. And she said, every day, she got off the phone and the person was going, really? Okay. What? But she said to me, every day, I'm receiving so much love from everyone. She would look at her Facebook posts, and everyone was just saying how much they loved her and gave her credit for the classes that she taught. And she kept saying to me, this is the most amazing time. Why didn't I acknowledge myself so that I could receive it years ago? Why didn't I give that to myself more when everything was good in my life? But she said, even so, this is what I needed to learn now. I mean, it was just, it was phenomenal. And she said, I remember she looked at me and she said, so it's all about just giving and receiving love? I went, yeah, maybe that's what it is. And maybe that's all we need to remember. That in these crazy times that we're in, that all we need to do is just love ourselves enough so that we can love other people. I remember I came home one day and I just wrote, after hearing that from her, if only you could see yourself as other people do, you would see the light of love that shines to everyone. You would understand the reason why people care for you. You would see that. You would know that you are loved. Alan Cohen said, to love yourself right now, just as you are, is to give yourself heaven. Don't wait until you die. If you wait, you die right now. If you love, you live right now. So I invite you, don't play the waiting game. Don't play that game that says, I'll love myself when I fill in the blank, lose weight. I'll love myself when I get that job or find that soulmate. Do it now. Let me just end with this. Just sing this with me. I'll teach it to you. I am seen. I am heard. I am loved for who I am. I am enough. I am complete. I am loved. Sing after me. I am seen. I am seen. I am heard. I am. Sing this with me. I am loved for who I am. I am enough. I am enough. I am complete. I am complete. I am loved. I am loved. Do it again. I am seen. I am heard. I am heard. I am loved for who I am. I am loved for who I am. I am enough. I am enough. I am complete. I am complete. I am loved. Now, if you feel comfortable, maybe just look around with that kind of that soft gaze and just say, you are seen. You are heard. You are loved. You are loved for who you are. You are enough. You are enough. You are complete. You are complete. You are loved. And you are loved. Put your hands up and say we to everybody. We are seen. We are heard. We are heard. We are loved. We are loved for who we are. We are enough. We are enough. We are complete. We are complete. We are loved. And we are. Go back to I. Just say, I am loved. I am loved. Again. I am. So repeat after me. I am whole and complete. I am whole and complete. There's nothing I need to change. There's nothing I need to change because who I am is perfect. And the truth about me is, I'm fabulous. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us about Janet Carroll Ryan, a very beloved practitioner in this community. So Reverend Mary would like me to anchor today's talk with a benediction. So just reminding ourselves the truth of being, that each one is a unique, individualized expression of spirit. I give thanks for the way that spirit showed up today in this beautiful talk. As each one embraces themselves with love and gratitude, each one is embracing spirit with love and gratitude. And as each one opens up to spirit with love and gratitude, each one is healing the world with love and gratitude. So I call forth a greater expression of spirit itself in and through each one every moment, through the rest of this service today, and as we leave and beyond, wherever we go, our soul is always seeking greater self-expression. And I bless this seeking journey within each one as a manifestation of divine love. And so it is. So we have a morning affirmation here. We can say together. If everyone would like to stand. Thank you. All right, let's say this together. The deep knowing of spirit guides my awareness toward what is important for me to know. I recognize my guidance. I have unshakable faith in it, and so it is. Thank you. You may be seated. Now is our offering time. It's our conscious giving. So whatever you give, whether you do so automatically or online banking or a check or text, what's important is what's in your heart as you give, your intention, your love-filled intention of being a representative for spirit. If you'd like to donate via text, the number's on the screen up here. So please hold your gift over your hearts today. And please repeat after me. This gift is God in action. I now send it forth to bless and to prosper. I know that everywhere it goes, it is creating a world living in love, one heart and one thought at a time, and so it is. Thank you, ushers.
May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So if you can sing that with me. May I be filled with loving. May I be well. May I be well, peaceful and at ease. May I be peaceful and at ease, happy. And may I be, it starts with yourself, but then it goes on to other people. So think about someone you want to send this to today. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. Think about someone else. Put them in your mind's eye. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. All right, let's go back to ourselves. Put your hands on your heart if you would. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. Just that last line. May I be happy. And may I be happy. All right, let's affirm it. And you're allowed to smile when you say, I am happy. And I am happy.
Thank you. So I'll bless. Thank you very much, Karen. So I bless this offering on behalf of the Golden Gate Center for Spiritual Living, that we all, every one of us, accept this offering with gratitude We send it into the world to bring peace and healing and transformation. This offering is spirit in action. Thank you. So I want to welcome everyone who's here for the first time and let you know that there's a little gift waiting for you at the welcome table in the back. And Galen Cooper's there holding it up. And you could just fill out the blue welcome card inside and turn it into the table. And you'll be given a free book as our thank you for attending today. And we hope that you enjoyed this celebration today. And we look forward to seeing you all very soon. And we are very grateful for everyone who helped make today's service possible. I'd like to also mention Karen and Jennifer again in particular, and everyone, this beautiful altar, this Ukrainian altar, and everyone who set up chairs. Judith opening prayer. It's getting there. It takes a village. Okay. All right, very nice. Thank you. So we've got a few announcements before we close. Easter is April 20th, and we're going to have a big celebration here. It's a potluck. We're going to have live music with Jai Josephs. And it's also the 42nd anniversary of the Golden Gate Center. So there's a sign up in the back for food, and we have also a need for anyone who might want to set up early or stay a little bit later and clean up. We always have a really great time. And let's see, we've got the Wildflower Spring Hike. So the next hike is on Sunday, April 6th at 1 p.m. And there's a sign-up sheet on the back activity table. And the details, of course, are in your bulletin. And if you want to talk to someone in person, Deborah Irwin's here today, just in case. And then the San Francisco Food Bank. So this is considered sacred service for our center. And it's located at the Santa Fe Warehouse. It's going to be Tuesday, April 8th from noon to 2. And our beloved Ellen Nicosia is the team leader. She's been the team leader for years. And raise your hand for a second. Yes, thank you, Ellen, for doing this. And thank you for everyone. So the coffee and face sharing is at Cafe Aroma in San Rafael on April 9th at 10 a.m. I'm the facilitator, but I'm not in charge. It's everybody who has something on their heart that they want to talk about. We just anchor it in with a quality of spirit, and then we just let it go. Look forward to seeing you there. And the visioning class, Karen Frost and I are going to be teaching that together. That's going to be on Zoom, April 17th from 6 to 9. It's 6 weeks. It's 2.5 hours for each class. And what I want to say is it actually falls in line with what Karen talked about today. It's a way to learn, it's a spiritual practice to learn how to listen to your soul, to allow your soul to express itself in deeper ways for absolute harmony and oneness with spirit. And this is in every place and in every plane. If you have any questions, please ask Karen Frost. All right. So as we close the morning celebration today, I would like to invite the practitioners to surround the room. And this, of course, is a reminder that these are licensed prayer practitioners. They're licensed in spiritual mind treatment. They're vowed to hold the high watch over our community and over the world. They do offer private practices if you're interested in spiritual mentoring. There's a prayer box on the table also if you'd like to have a written prayer request. Take advantage of prayer. If you've never had a prayer with a licensed spiritual practitioner, I invite you to please go up to one, ask about it, and immerse yourself in light and love. It's just another way to love yourself. It's another way to love spirit. And now all the practitioners are going to do a chamber of prayer where they all speak a spiritual mind treatment aloud, but not necessarily in unison. So just close your eyes and take in this wave of light that's going to come over. Open your heart, open your soul. All right, practitioners. And so it is. Thank you very much, practitioners. So let's all please stand again one more time for the closing blessing and song. So let's speak the closing blessing together. I now walk so that whoever walks beside me dwells in the presence of God, and whoever places a hand in mine is lifted, and whoever thinks of me is illumined with God consciousness, for spirit and all people and I are one eternally, and so it is.
For years I would talk about how I wanted to change the world, but I always left it up for somebody else to do. But then I finally realized that I needed to take a stand, and that by changing my thinking, I could change my life, and that's how I could change the world. So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. You got it. Sing it out now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Sing it again. Let there be peace. Put your hands together now. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. And I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. One more time. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Just that last line. We are making a new world now. One more time. We